What's your person really thinking about you? You and them reading. I'm setting my intentions for a relationship one here. So if you're in a relationship and you feel like there might be something going off or how it's going to pan out, let's find out. Okay, so this is collective, take it as it resonates. So we're going to start with you, obviously. This is based over the next 6 months, and we'll find out what is crack-a-lacking. Right. Uno. Dos. Players. Right, okay, so we start off with judgment in the reverse. So this talks about either internal or external judgment. It's in the reverse. I feel like this collective is being judged by their partner. Okay, I feel like they're being used as a scapegoat. I think that they're being put down. Okay, that's putting this collective in Queen of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think, words we use. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Queens are feminine energy, kings are masculine energy. Remember, in tarot, we talk about energy, not gender. I'm going to say this is yourselves because I normally read for the feminine energies. You're more drawn to this stuff. Queen of Swords in the upright position is logical, taking control. She sits back. She can be a little bit icy. She monitors the situation, pattern recognition. At the right time, she lets them hang themselves. Reverse position, getting in your head, putting yourself down, questioning things. Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts, and energy in. Nine's reflection card. So collective is the lady in the garden looking over the fruits or flowers, finally come to bloom. Now, this would normally be a good thing, but in this case, because we've started off with judgment in the reverse and the Queen of Swords in the reverse, I feel like this is a settling energy. Well, they may not be perfect. They may put me down and call me names, but I suppose I ought to be grateful for what I've got. Mug. Right. Let's continue. Right, so Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So in the upright position, this is about going right long term. What am I investing in here? Where am I putting my time, my effort, my energy? The other way we can go is we've got the nice garden down here. Beyond the archway is a mountain. So it can talk about going on to bigger things, okay? I feel like this person, you are, you're setting your sights too low, right? Ace of Wands, Wands fire action. This is about going right long term. What do I want? Where am I going? Okay, now, because of the cards that are falling out here, it feels like this collective is going to reassess their position in this relationship and how they can change to fit in better with this person who does not judge themselves good or worthy enough. Okay? Overall outcome card. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune for me talks about the energy around us, all the way we're thinking about things. Now, again, because of the cards that have come out here, unless I've got this wrong, I'm going to have to go with toxic positivity. This collective's going to start saying, well, if I just show them even more love, if I keep being more positive, it'll change around. Okay. Obstacles or blockages. Three of Pentacles, yeah. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Upright position, this is collaboration card. We've got three characters here, landowner, builder, architect. They're all working together to build this beautiful cathedral. Different roles, different skill sets, same long-term vision. Reverse position, you're building somebody else's dream. Okay? You're the pawn to this person. Okay? Removing any blockages. Four of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action, 11-11 card, make a wish. Engagement, marriage, happy home, happy community. This is tangible goals and dreams that we can work towards. This is a love-based reading. This is relationship reading. So this is your white picket fence, your happy ever after. This is not it. This is not it. Okay. So let's go on to them. Get some clarification here. Whoop. Those, no, put them back. This deck is so big. My hands are cold as well. Right, okay. Already got some jumpers. So we got Two of Cups in the reverse. We got Seven of Swords in the reverse. And then we got Queen of Cups in the reverse. Right, so Two of Cups, upright position. This is my favourite card. I'm a Taurus, I'm ruled by Venus. I love love. This is Divine Counterparts card. They get married. It's in the reverse position. This person, well, it talks about fallout, friction. I'm not going to say celebration because you're being a mug about this. Yeah, fallout and friction. Okay. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So this card, I'm going to go for standard Tarot book version. Sneaky deceptive behaviour going off in the background, reverse position coming to light. I think that this person has been up to something in the background. I'm not saying cheating, but potentially lying. They're going to do or say something, and it's going to come to light. The problem is you're then going to start blaming yourself, and then they're seeing you as a Queen of Cups in the reverse position, an emotional sap. Okay, let's continue, because that's falling where you're going, well, you know, they might have done something wrong, but, you know, I'm sure they're my person. I ought to be grateful that I've got them in my life, really. You know, no offence to you, but we're dealing with a real wet lettuce here, a real doormat. And I'm not saying this because I'm judging you, because I used to be like that. Okay, I'm saying this to try and help you realise the situation that you're in here. Okay, let's continue. Right, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Knight's forward motion. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. Also in the pages. Now, Knight of Wands is flighty because they're seeing you as a wet lettuce. They're going to run roughshod over you. Okay. Knight of Pentacles as in the upright, because there's some sneaky deceptive behaviour that's come to light. They're not stupid, right? So what they're going to do is, whereas potentially they've been giving you pages offers, breadcrumbing, they're going to up it up to a knight's offer to keep you dangling, okay? And as they come in with that knight's offer, which isn't good enough, because when you're in your power, you know your worth and value, a king or a queen. Kings and queens do not accept offers from knights or pages. You think it's amazing because you've been getting breadcrumbed, and it's about 3 to 4 times better, okay? Overall outcome card. 7 of Pentacles. Right, so they're the person in the garden looking over the fruits or flowers. Not ready for harvest yet, needs to get to 10. Upright position is going in the right direction for them. But they've not got everything they want out of you yet. But eventually they will do, and then they'll be gone. Okay? Obstacles or blockages. Judgment in the reverse. Right. This collective is not judging themselves worthy of more, and I feel like this person is judging them. This person is using narcissistic tactics to put you down, calling you names, not giving you choices and opportunities, and you're settling. You're settling and allowing this to happen. Removing any blockages. Page of Swords. Swords there where we think words we use. Page is more youthful energy. This person, because the Page of Swords for me is a Peter Pan type character. Pie in the sky ideas, talks a good game, no commitment. No commitment whatsoever. So yeah, if this is resonating with you, my God, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like the energy of these cards at all. At all. This person's using you. They're manipulating you. They're deliberately trying to put you down. Okay, and it's working. Okay, this collective here has such low confidence and self-worth that they're being grateful for having this person in their life, despite this person doing sneaky deceptive things behind their back. And rather than going, I'm worth more than this, why am I putting up with this? They're going, oh, how can I change myself? Positive attitude. Now, let me guarantee you, if this resonates with you, you're going to waste your life. And what happens in these situations, at some point, this piece of SHIT is going to get bored because it's going to break its little doll, and it's going to go, and they're going to go off with somebody else, leaving you broken. Okay, and you'll do a little bit of healing, but then you won't want to be on your own. So you'll invite somebody else in, and it will cycle repeat. It's either that, or you get to your deathbed, you look back and you go, I'm wasted. Make the change, right? If that did resonate, seriously, get a reading, because I will try and break you. This is tame compared to what I can do on a private reading. You and them reading, cheaper version, 25 quid, priority same day guaranteed. Click on my stand store, top of my profile. If this resonated, you probably won't put it in. Type in wet lettuce. Ta-ta.